This woman claimed that she was violently assaulted and thrown downstairs twice by a security guard at a restaurant in Chicago. But she didn't know they had surveillance cameras watching everything that happened. And now she's been exposed for a fraud. So this is Julia Real. She lives in Chicago. She goes out with a couple of friends to a bar called the Hubbard Inn. Now, during that experience, they are asked to leave for some unknown reason. But when Julia gets home, she tells this story and it goes viral.
So they are grabbing us immediately. They don't even give us a chance to walk out on our own. I'm immediately grabbed by this man and he's grabbing my arm, he's pushing me, he's manhandling me, and what is going on? What is the issue here? Why are you guys kicking us out? Why are you screaming at us? And also, why are you grabbing me and manhandling me and dragging me, using my bag to pull me out? I'm just pushed down. He sends me flying down the staircase. Hysterical at this point. I think I start to kind of yell, scream back at him, kind of push back at him, and he takes me a second time and shoves me again and sends me flying down the rest of the staircase. It was the craziest experience I've ever been in. It was completely and utterly ridiculous how much it escalated.
Now, Julia got a huge response, even from this lawyer on TikTok telling her she needs to sue.
I am so sorry to hear what happened to you at Hubbard Inn, but I want to help you. Number one, send a letter to the bar to preserve any video evidence they have.
Now, because of these allegations, Hubbard Inn started losing massive amounts of business. This video went viral. So Hubbard Inn reached out to Julia and said, can you please retract this statement? Because number one, we have security footage that we can send you to show you that this was actually fake. And number two, you're harming the business with this fake story.
Who says she was manhandled and pushed down several flights of stairs.
Claiming those allegations caused more than $30,000 worth of damages from negative reviews and canceled group reservations. The lawsuit claims Hubbard Inn asked Real to take down the post multiple times and offered to show her security footage, but never received a response.
Now, remember, we live in a world of believe all women no matter what, even if they're lying. Key Amber Heard, for instance. But Julia had a problem. See, this is classic defamation. When you're saying things that aren't true, that you know aren't true, to destroy someone's livelihood. In this case, Hubbard Inn. And Hubbard Inn tried to be fair and say, hey, at least take this thing down. We'll show you the video. This didn't happen. What you're saying is a lie. We can just put this all away. Just make the retraction. She refused. So Hubbard Inn did something dramatic. They said, we are going to release the security footage so everyone can see that this woman is a liar. So the woman's claim that she was manhandled and couldn't walk out on her own, they played the videotape.
So they are grabbing us immediately. They don't even give us a chance to walk out on our own.
Now, as you can see from the video, she's clearly right there, walking out on her own. She then claimed that she was being grabbed and manhandled all the way to the door. But again, here's the security footage. Do you see the security guard grabbing her and manhandling her? Check it out.
I'm immediately grabbed by this man and he's grabbing my arm, he's pushing me, he's manhandling me, and what is going on? What is the issue here? Why are you guys kicking us out? Why are you screaming at us? And also, why are you grabbing me and manhandling me and dragging me, using my bag to pull me out?
Now, you watched the surveillance video with me. Did you see her being pulled? Did you see her being manhandled? Did he even grab her bag? It all seems to be a lie. But wait, there's more.
I'm just pushed down. He sends me flying down the staircase. Hysterical at this point. I think I start to kind of yell, scream back at him, kind of push back at him, and he takes me a second time and shoves me again and sends me flying down the rest of the staircase.
Okay, so now we have her saying that the security guard pushed her and sent her flying down the staircase where she could have been killed. injured really, really badly. But is it going to be seen on a security camera? Do you think we're going to see the security guard on camera pushing this woman down the stairs violently? Let's take a look.
Much it escalated.
So it doesn't seem like she was thrown down any staircase. She walked down freely with her friend, and the only time the security guard seemed to even touch her is to tap her to send her in the right direction to leave the building. It seems like she's lying. Now, since this woman refused to retract the story and refused to do the right thing, the Inn had no choice but to sue her for defamation. And you know what? Remember that attorney I talked about earlier, the one that was giving her advice to tell her to go sue the place? Well, now he's changed his tune.
All right, guys, here's what's going on. Hubbard Inn has posted video footage of the alleged incident by a woman who claims she was assaulted and thrown down the stairs while at Hubbard Inn. If this is actual video that is unedited and Hubbard Inn can prove that her allegations are false, Hubbard Inn may be able to sue her for defamation and collect damages if they can prove they've had a substantial loss of income due to her allegations. In addition, they might be able to get punitive damages if they can prove that she knowingly made a false statement or acted with reckless disregard for the truth.
I like how he's being called out in this comment section where it says Mulman Law said Uno reverse. So now you have false statements that were transferred to a third party that harmed the Inn's business. So they decided to sue her for defamation.
A fight over a viral video and what really happened inside that Chicago restaurant. That business now taking legal action against a woman who says she was manhandled and pushed down several flights of stairs.
It started with this video posted to social media, quickly gaining thousands of views and comments after a woman identified as Julia Real claimed she was grabbed, manhandled, and shoved down the stairs by Hubbard Inn staff earlier this month while being kicked out. But days later, the River North restaurant and bar made a post of its own, splicing Real's allegations with security video of staff escorting Real out of the bar just before 2 a.m. The video, provided by the bar, shows Real walking down the staircase on her own, with security steps behind, using a flashlight to direct her where to go. The bar says since Real's video, they've received threats and a damaged reputation. Now that video led to this defamation lawsuit. Hubbard Inn attorneys filed it against Real this week, claiming those allegations caused more than $30,000 worth of damages from negative reviews and canceled group reservations.
So now, as you know, people online don't like being lied to, especially when you're saying you're being beaten up and manhandled and it happens not to be true. So TikTok turned against her.
Leaving. Now, TikTok users quickly turned against Real, calling her out for apparently lying for likes and views. Real's TikTok account now only has one video, and it is a response from her legal team. They said in part, quote, "While the investigation into this incident is ongoing, our initial investigation has revealed facts entirely contrary to the misleading narrative provided on social media by Hubbard Inn." It goes on to state, what Hubbard Inn fails to mention in its self-serving post is that the area where Miss Real suffered her injuries was not videotaped. They claim there's a 2-minute gap that's unaccounted for in the videos that the bar posted and said, quote, "It's undisputed that Real suffered a concussion and had other significant injuries." The video ends by encouraging the public to hold off on picking a side until all the evidence is presented in court.
Okay, so now it's time for me to give you my opinion. This woman is a POS. She knew that this stuff didn't happen, and she knows that she was walked down the stairs. She knows she was led out, and the video shows exactly what happened. She said it happened on the stairs. Guess what? They got video on the stairs. She said she was violently thrown out the place. They got video right at the front door. So I don't know what her lawyer's talking about, but it just all seems to be nonsense. And now, since she has backlash on TikTok and now that she's facing a lawsuit, I think it's good. This is a good thing because you have to teach people you can't just make stuff up to hurt people because you didn't like the fact that they asked you to leave from their establishment. If they would have manhandled you, that's a whole different story. But this obviously seems that it did not happen. But we will see, because if there are any new facts or evidence or video that are presented, it could change my mind. My mind is always open. But the facts as I see them now, she said she was thrown downstairs. That didn't happen from the video. That just didn't happen. She was violently thrown out the place. We saw her being kicked out. That didn't happen. So again, if there's something else out there, which I think they're just hoping for hopes and dreams, then maybe they can change my mind. But right now, she is a liar. She's a major liar. And I think she should pay them $30,000. She better pray that I'm not on that jury, because if I was on that jury, she would be paying every last penny. And I would give her punitive damages too, because I believe she did this with malicious intent. She wanted to hurt the business. She did that. Now, unfortunately, for that business, they got to spend more money suing her, but I think it's the right thing to do. Now, tell me where I'm wrong in the comment section. Tell me if you are with Julia and you believe Julia is an angel and has done nothing wrong, and that this restaurant is just using its money to hurt an innocent woman because we believe all women. If that's the case, I would like to hear from you, because I think you're insane. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe to all that great YouTube stuff. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.